What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Many of you brothers have sent me this story regarding a young woman by the name of Keisha Golden. She is out of the Chicago area. And of course, a lot of brothers, and I keep trying to tell you black men out there, you brothers, some of you don't understand the signs. The signs of argumentation, the signs of anger issues, the signs. And again, a lot of you brothers, you have to really work on yourself. Brothers are complaining about coming across certain types of women in relationships, and the reason why you come across them is because you have not developed yourself at all. So you keep getting what you would consider Dustina. You're getting Dustina, Pookiesha. And then when it doesn't work out, you talk about, I hate all women or whatever, or I don't like black women. But you're dealing with Dustinas because you won't level up, brother. And this is the case here, right? A young brother was dealing with Keisha Golden. Now, what happened? She got into it with the brother because he wouldn't let her use the microwave first. Oh, yes. Okay. But now, let me go ahead and do this. I want to play a clip of what happened, and then we'll come back.
Hi, this is Eric J coming at you with street news. No, we ain't professional, and neither is this story. 33-year-old Keisha Golden has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder after she stabbed her boyfriend to death because he wouldn't let her use the microwave first. So look, according to the reports, on Sunday around 3 o'clock in the morning, Keisha and her boyfriend got into an argument about who could warm their food up first. A family member who was living with the couple said they was just standing in the kitchen arguing, going back and forth about who was going to warm their food up first. And that's when Keisha knocked his plate out his hand and he pushed her into the wall. They had food all over the floor, but I got in between them and I made them stop. Her boyfriend then went into his room and closed the door. Next thing I know, Keisha grabbed a knife from the kitchen and went in there behind him and stabbed him. Police said this is not Keisha's first time stabbing her boyfriend. Back in September, she stabbed him in his neck, but due to him not pressing charges, there was nothing they could do. Keisha is also 8 months pregnant, and her deceased boyfriend is the father. Listen, we gotta stop acting like toxic relationships are cool. At no point in your relationship, you should be getting stabbed or even threatened to be stabbed. If y'all can't have a disagreement without picking up weapons, y'all don't need to be together. You don't kill who you say you love. Keisha should have went to jail when she stabbed her boyfriend the first time. There's no reward to letting somebody mess over you. She showed you when she stabbed you the first time that she'll kill you if you make her mad enough. Listen to me. You gotta start loving yourself enough to where certain things you just not gonna go for. It's a certain way you gonna talk to me because I know who I am and I know what I deserve. I know my worth, and I'm not looking to you to tell me my worth. And how big was this microwave? Because I'm trying to figure out why y'all couldn't just put both of y'all food in there at the same time. And what makes this even worse, Keisha is 8 months pregnant. This baby gonna have to grow up with no mama and no daddy. Mama in the penitentiary and daddy dead because he wouldn't let Mama, warm her food up first.
All right. So let me just say this real quick, okay? This particular brother has had some issues with her. Allegedly, the family is saying that he abused her before. And I'm not sure of that. I can't verify that. But a lot of brothers are dealing with toxic ladies. And I want to give an example of how some sisters argue with y'all, and y'all stay. I'll play this clip and come back.
I'm not fucking with no dude who I feel like I have more masculine energy than. I'm sorry, like I just can't. Imagine if I'm sitting there arguing like, bitch, shut the fuck up, stupid ass bitch, dumb ass bitch. I'll really chop your neck, bitch. And you like, I'm sorry.
Wow, there is a lot to unpack right here. Alright, so I made a point in my other videos about how women produce and are attracted to the same type of men that they claim to hate. And this right here is a prime example of that. There's a lot to go through with this. Number one, that's not what masculinity is. You don't want a masculine man. You want a toxic man that will talk to you any type of way and will potentially put his hands on you. Do not try to put in toxic behaviors with masculinity, because that's not what masculinity is. Number two, men avoid women that talk this way. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're not a man. It means you're a man that wants peace and tranquility. That's all you want. And I could tell by how she talks, she does not deserve or want a peaceful, loving relationship. That's just not her. Number three, start having better standards for women. Because there are so many men out there who are in situations like this who feel like they can't leave or shouldn't leave. Leave. Find you someone that cares about you. You do not deserve a situation like this. No one does. Verbal abuse is still abuse, and you're not weak for wanting better. Because I guarantee you, as soon as you get tired of her talking to you like that and you lash out, no one's going to take your side, because that's just how our society works. Leave now, because you deserve better.
So now, I played that for a reason, guys. Okay? Because what has happened now is she has been bailed out after a community group has come together. Why is that? Because she's pregnant. At first, her bail was $2 million. Then they dropped it to $50,000. The community group came together and bailed her out. Now what they're saying is she's a mother. She's due very soon. And, in other words, she's a victim. She has no criminal record. Now, I want to say this. This is the kind of help that ladies get. Okay? And we can say it's unfair. But this is what happens as men when we do not help each other. When you don't, you get this. I'm trying to tell you. All right? When you don't help each other as men, when you don't come to the table with that, when you don't do any of that, here's what happens. You get this. This is what you get. This is what you get. All right? Groups are going to come out, favor women. Groups are going to come out, favor situations. Women are going to always get that. Here's what you have to do. You have to work with men to give yourself some kind of advantage. Men will not help. I hate to say this. Black men do a little bit better, right? But black men, we just won't help each other. And I know whoever she was dealing with was a brother. Now his family is distraught. They turn around like I don't know what, and she's out. And preferably might beat the case. This is why I try to tell black men, stop looking at black men as your enemy. Stop being the only reason why we can come together is talk about women or talk about people. No, black men need to come together and set these organizations up that help us. These people put up $5,000. Imagine if that was a brother. We couldn't put that money up. Oh, let him stay in jail. We don't help our men. But these women, I could tell you that these women could get the money together, and I bet you it was black men donating to that. They will help each other achieve something. This is the reason why we are where we are. And black men got to get out of that situation to always look at our brothers as if they're the enemies and try to help. We need to have black men working together, adding value to each other. So then when it comes to the fan, when Black Lives Matter come out, you can fund your own movement. That's why she's out right now. And probably gonna be guilty as hell. But she's pregnant. Oh, it looks bad. Get her out of there. The judge done dropped the bail. I don't know what happened. But that's what happened with that brother. He's deceased. She's out on bail. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.